Alright guys, I'm doing another mail day because I finally got in some of the cards I was waiting for. I was going to wait for these to come in before I did a mail day, but I wanted to open the ones that we did last time ahead of time so that I could verify some stuff came in, because I had a trade I was working on. I needed to make sure all the cards came. So anyway, this is a Twitter purchase. Just a couple of Nolan Ryans. This one I think is going to be, I think that's going to be a donation of Tigers cards for my 1 Million Tigers project. So anyway, these are a couple of Nolan Ryan cards that I did not have yet. And thankfully there's no Scotch tape on them, so I think I can actually salvage these, although that's not his rookie card. I think I can actually salvage these holders, which is cool. So I really appreciate that these are not Scotch taped up. God, I hate that. I got one the other day, that a couple cards the other day. That was in my big trade. I got 2 cards that had Scotch tape on them. It's like, how are you going to send me a decent sized card like that that's Scotch taped up? Anyway, this one is from Minuteman Tickets. He's part of the Midwest Box Breaks group. That is pretty cool. His business card is looks like a ticket. That's awesome. Facebook.com/MinutemanTix, T-I-X. I never really asked him. I guess he does ticket sales and that type of thing. So just check him out with a nice notepad with his logo at the top. Minuteman Tickets. That's cool. Here's another batch of cards to help for your million. Thanks for your friendship and support. Minuteman Scott. Thank you, Scott. So look at this. So Scott sent along all these. I guess I got that a little too close, but it's 2 deep stacks of Tigers cards. Really awesome. I'm gonna set those aside. I'm not gonna go through all those right now. I am unfortunately pretty far behind. The site says I only have 800 something cards, but that's just how many I've actually put into the system. I have about, I think, 4,000 now Tigers cards, so we're getting there slowly. I haven't been super active with trying to go out and get any, so it's, taking a little bit longer. But this one is from Midwest Box Breaks, and I've been waiting for this because he just had his 1-year anniversary of doing breaks, and there was a big 1-year anniversary party. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. We gave away 4 gift cards to Card Warehouse, my site, and that was just a drop in the bucket for all the stuff that he gave away. Just tons and tons and tons of stuff. So anyway, there's a lot here. I think try and get through it pretty quick. I'll open these in a second. I don't really collect football, but these look pretty cool. And then museum collection. I don't even remember this being part of what I was getting, unless this is this museum collection, or is this just his way of sending some cards that I got? Nope, that's not museum. So these are clearly Finest. So these are just some of the cards that I got from some of the breaks. I was in several of the breaks during that party celebration. I think we had a couple breaks before that. As you guys probably know, like even Finest, for example, I did my own brakes, and probably sound really far away because my mic's way over there. I did my own cases of Finest, but I also jump into some of his brakes too. So there was some football I was in. I don't really collect football, but sometimes I'll jump in a brake to help him fill it and that kind of thing. So especially like sometimes when it's not full, they'll do a little deal to help it fill faster. So it's always a good time to jump in. Here's my recycle box. I'll probably use these with all the shipping that I do. I like the way he does these too. So he repurposes these. I actually break them down and recycle them because I don't usually have bigger packages like this to send out as much. But these are going to be most of my hits. Yairo Munoz. I don't even know everything that I got because I wasn't able to watch all of them. There's a partial rainbow started for Nolan Gorman. I think I just picked up a Nolan Gorman auto too yesterday, didn't I? Anyway, Fernando Tatis Jr. He sleeved all those up. Thanks, Ben. Ozzy Albies to 150. Anything that's not a Nolan Ryan, I'm going to want to probably trade off or whatever. So these aren't anything that I won. Ben's really good about, at Midwest Box Breaks, he's really good about making sure he's aware of who you personally collect, and he knows I personally collect Nolan Ryan, so he sent a few really good Nolan Ryans. That's cool. Really appreciate that, Ben. Then we had some from Topps here. Estadio. The gold Dexter Fowler. Anything crazy? I don't even remember everything I got out of here, so it's kind of funny. So we'll set these aside also, because there's a lot in this box. So there's, I do remember that, the Adolis Garcia Legacy of Baseball from Topps. That's cool. I think that was to 150. Yeah, number to 150. So that'll be available if someone wants to take that off my hands. And then Tigers card for the Tigers collection. Roger Clemens triple for New York. I don't even remember getting this one, honestly. I think that was, we probably did a draft pick and I pulled that. So Roberto Alomar to 150. Vladdy Jr. rookie from Museum. And then we had this guy, Jesus Aguilar to 50 at a Museum. So that's cool. Some good hits. And then this was one of the things that we did a draft. We got a few more cards in there. And so I was kind of excited to get this because I've started putting together my autographed ball collection. So this is a Game Changers ball with the COA. This is Sparky Lyle. This card, anyway, so you're supposed to be able to just look up the hologram on the website, but there's my Sparky Lyle ball. That's cool. That will go with my ball collection. And see, it has this nice box, which I'll probably set up on a, put away on a shelf somewhere, so I still have it with the COA and everything. But the ball itself will go in a clear case, so I can look at it. There's no point in having it if I can't look at it. And then finally, the last stuff in here. Some more Finest. And Acuna Jr., Victor Mesa, and a couple more Museum. So anyway, that's my mail day. I'm in a few more of his breaks, and I've got, of course, some breaks of my own. So he's got, I think he has a couple of teams left right now, 4 or 5 in a 6-box of Allen Ginter. I'm actually in 3 teams on that, and then he's got some football ups again too, I think, and another mixer, a couple more mixers. So let's crack this open real quick. Just curious what's in it, and I always love opening a pack, even if it's football. So being that it's football, probably not going to want to keep any of these cards, but Carson Wentz, Hunter Henry. I'm not going to know some of these guys either. Troy Aikman. I recognize Wentz and Aikman. Keenan Allen, I recognize. Bo Jackson. Mariota. Derek Carr. I know someone that I was talking to collects Derek Carr. Someone on Twitter I know. Joe Flacco. And then there's your hits in the middle. So, Brian Cox. All right. So, tell me if you're watching this on Twitter. Comment. Or on YouTube. Let me know if that's any good for the Gators. I think I know a Gators fan who might want that, so maybe I'll rack that away or something. Jehu Chesson. It's like a refractor. Yeah. You know, it's football. So I've got some football cards for trade or whatever. Once in a while I'll do a trade that involves some football, and so I have a use for that. Anyway, so I think I am probably going to crack... I'm probably going to shut this video down and start a new one and crack open a case as soon as I clean all this up real quick. A case of the Leaf Bats. Because I have an extra case here that is not spoken for at all. There's no spots purchased in it. I have 2 cases here. One of them has spots purchased. The other one, I think I'm going to crack open right now. So don't go far. I'll stop this video and start a new one in a second.